starting point, and tea was transported to Chang'an in north, and then blah to Mongolia and to Siberia. And tea trade moved to another country is depends on Silk Road. Silk Road for China is a very, very important trading route. She transports a lot, for example, silk, perfume, and tea. In an Occidental writing, the first recording of tea is found in the statement of Arabian traveler. After the year 879, the main source of revenue in Canton were duties on salt and tea. And in 1285, Marco Polo records the deposition of a Chinese minister of finance for his arbitrary augmentation of tea castes. And in 1557, Portugal established a trading port in Macau. And near this year, the Chinese word cha spread quickly. And tea was known in France in 1636. Tea first appeared in England in 1650s, and tea was introduced to tea house. And in 1689, tea introduced to Russia from China by a caravan through hundreds of camels through year-long journey. And therefore, tea was transported to England and elsewhere. So, thanks for your listen. The next speaker is Haiti.
And this is how tea introduced to the UK. And tea arrived in UK because Britain first grant permission to establish trade routes. And tea was unknown to Europeans until the 16th century. It was by Portugal, the first European country advanced to East India, and the first reference to tea was introduced to Europe. And Great Britain was the last of the three seafaring nations to break into the Chinese and East Indian trade route. The first sample of tea reached England is between 1652 and 1654. Tea quickly proved popular enough to replace ale as the national drink of England. The next is a variety of English tea. First is breakfast tea. Breakfast tea is the black tea, blended to go well with sugar and milk. And the prototype of the most popular of all tea are developed over 100 years ago by the Scottish tea master Driscoll in Edinburgh. It was marketed simply as breakfast tea. And the next one is afternoon tea. It's the traditional 4 o'clock tea. And at 4 o'clock each day, the British are renowned for stopping everything with a sign of relief to enjoy afternoon tea. And afternoon tea became popular about 150 years ago, when rich ladies invited their friends to their houses to an afternoon cup of tea. And this is a small meal, not a drink. Traditionally, it consists of tea or coffee served with other fruit, such like sandwiches. And the next one is the English high tea. is the traditional 6 o'clock tea. And high tea was conceived in the late 19th century as the working man's supper. The British working population didn't have afternoon tea. They had a meal about midday and the meal after work, between 5 and 7 o'clock. And the meal was called high tea or just tea. And the meal is often replaced with supper due to people eating their main meal in the evening rather than at midday. Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm going to talk about Iranian tea. How tea was introduced in Iran, Silk Road and India. The history of tea culture in Iran started at the end of 15th century. Before, the main beverage in Iran was coffee. With the major tea producing was China, as you saw in the picture. China located on nearby trading road or Silk Road, trading road for Iran. That name is Silk Road, and it was very so much easier to shipping tea through in Iran. It has been decided by tea farmers in Iran to produce their own crops, but they failed in the first attempt. In 1899, Muhammad Mirza, who was living in India, brought tea cultivation into Iran. In 1934, the first model style of tea factory was built in Iran. Now there are 170 factories and total 32,000 hectares of tea farmers in Iran. The color of tea is red, and taste is fairly light and very delicious. You can read. And very delicious, and you can drink without adding milk and sugar. This is the samovar. Traditionally, Iranian make tea with samovar. Samovar is a Russian invitation, and brought to Iran by two traders, Iranian and Russian. Later, the material was gold or silver, and today is stainless steel. This is, you can see?
No.
This is the tea house, traditional tea house in Iran, and designed by old-fashioned feature. The new picture of Iranian couple sitting the traditional tea house design. And so, there are so many researchers are involved to find about the benefit of tea. According to their research, tea, black and green tea, both of them, reduce the risk of cancer. do you know about cancer? I think you know. Stress-reducing remedy and lowers the high blood pressure, cuts heart attack risk, and lowers bad cholesterol level and reduces sugar level. And I find the benefit of tea in this site, and the other person find their information in this site. I hope that's useful for you. And I made the tea, Iranian tea for you and reserved for you. Okay. Thank you. Any question, any problem you have?
Sorry?
Any question, any problem?
Any questions? Anybody?
Terrible.
While we're just drinking tea, can I ask the next group to start setting up?
Can I help
Because
you?
that first presentation took over 50 minutes nearly.
Yes.
So let's be quick. Well, I'm trying to film and mark and drink tea and everything. I'll try my best. Cheers. That's nice. Perfect.
You like?
Okay. Start.
Yes.
Hey, stop!
Okay.
What's up, madam? Are you out of your mind? Are you trying to kill somebody? Kill somebody? Yes. You eat an apple, you eat. And please, your license and car registration, please. Okay, this moment. Okay. Excuse me, could you tell me what did I do, please? Wait a moment. Okay, this is your ticket, and please pay the money for government. And ticket. Please pay. Why? Because we should keep the road free from people like you, and you broke traffic law, and you were driving with careless. This is a fine of 13 pounds, and the 3 points will be published immediately, so you will drive with care in the future. But I only eat an apple. I think this is not fair law driving with care, paying attention to the road. I will appeal to the court. So what do you want to do? Okay. You must drive carefully and safety. Okay. See you in the court. See you. Okay.
I'm going to get my revenge on you. I can't move my hand. There you go. There we go. All right. Try again. Just like that. It won't fit. It's too big. Oh, I'm sorry. Falling off again. Okay. Camera should be that way. All right.
This is the case regarding the careless driving. Sylvia appealed to a court for the charges made by her traffic police department on the 3rd of June 2008.
Your Honor, I'm here on behalf of my client, Sylvia. She has been charged for a fine £30 for driving careless on 3rd of June 2008. And we are appealing for these charges because she's classifying by eating an apple as a careless driving. I wonder if like scratching a head or chewing a gum considered to be a careless driving. And they took out 3 points from her license points. So we want to appeal to this court.
Okay, it's the law that says driver must be paid for attention for the road.
So at the end, it's your decision, Your Honor, which you have to decide which is she guilty of being a careless driver or not by eating an apple only.
Not guilty. That's it.
Yeah.
That was quick. Okay. Thank you. Can I take?
I think before we take off, I can all the students to take a picture with you.
Yes. All right. Let me have some tea. I'm sweating here. It's so hot.
A couple minutes.
Yeah.
带上我们先帮他拍照，你们带回去跟他拍照嘛。So you guys go with them.
Okay. So. Have you finished or not?
Still one last bit.
You still got one last bit? Okay.
Good morning, ladies and the 4 gentlemen. We will talk today, as you saw earlier, about traffic law. Traffic law is taken seriously in this country. When you are driving a car, you must obey the rules. It's not like China or Saudi Arabia. Here, if you just make a mistake, it will be a trial and big problem. They take it seriously. We're going to talk today about traffic law, general rules of the road, speeding, drinking while driving, and careless driving. My colleague here will start, Sylvia.
Okay. At first, I will introduce 3 of important rules when driving in Britain. And the first one, I will introduce when you're driving on the road, you have to drive on the left side. I think that is different from China. In China, we always drive on the right. Okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah. And the second one, when you driving the car and you want to pass the other car, you have to take over the car on the right lanes. Yes. And the last is keep the middle lanes clean. If the inside or left side lane is clear. Yes. And the last one is when you close to the roundabout, you have to give the priority to the traffic which in front of you. And the next is, okay, you mustn't drive over 13 miles per hour in built-up areas. And the next one, you have to obey. That's of course you have to obey the ring signs on the road. And the last one is the emergency service traffic has the priority. Yes. And the last is when you drive the car in the built-up areas from 11:30 p.m. to 7 a.m. You have
you mustn't make a big noise. Yes. And the next one is don't seize the bus lanes. Don't seize the bus lanes. Yes. And the next one is it's not permitted to use a mobile phone when you're driving. If you want to make a call, you can find the safety areas and stop your car first. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I will introduce the speeding. That first, upon connection for speeding, receive between 3 to 6 penalty points. Second, if you do receive the penalty points, and as a result of conviction of traffic laws, the number of points on your license reaches 12 or above, you are liable to receive a driving ban. And if sometimes it will happen with special reasons. For example, your family or your friend have a car accident or have a heart disease, yeah, like that. And it may be accepted, yeah. So saving a life is the most important thing. If we have to break the law, yes, we must, yeah. So it may broken the law. Next person, John.
Hello everyone. I will talking about drinking driving. Drinking driving is a very serious crime in Britain and can result in the prison system. Alcohol has a very serious effect on your judgment and ability. Now there are some effects when you are drinking driving. First of all, false sense of confidence, and second, reduced coordination and so less of reaction. Third, change in your judgment of speed, distance, and race. Fourth, reduced driving ability even if you are below the legal limits. The last one, alcohol test time to leave your body. You must be unfit to drive in the evening after drinking and lunchtime, or in the morning after drinking the previous evening. So,
no more tea.
我刚刚有换呢。
Okay.
为什么上去看？
不要用好了。